So here's now a persona poem. Persona poem is very much like a monologue. It is a poem written from the perspective of a character. It can be a literary character, a famous person, a non-famous person, like me, an animal, an object, weather, and we'll see some examples of these in a few minutes. Anything you can think of, really. A persona poem can be written from any perspective. The voice and language are distinct from the author's own. So you're not going to be writing poems about your own experience. You're going to be using the I voice, but you are going to be writing about somebody else's experience or something else's experience. It explores the thoughts and emotions and experiences of that character, that persona. It creates empathy and understanding for different perspectives, and it can also be comedic or dramatic. So you can see like a lot of these bullet points were similar to a monologue. So what are the differences? Here's an example of some personas. A mother, a soldier, an immigrant, an unhoused person. You can write really any persona poem that you want. You can write, I am an empty coffee cup, stained with yesterday's news. And you can see that there's a little bit of difference in the language now, starting to differ. I am a broken clock, forever stuck at 5 o'clock shadow. I am a dog-eared book, spine cracked, pages worn thin. I am a pair of well-worn shoes, laces frayed, soles tapping out stories. So what is the difference now that you're starting to see in the language when you think about monologue and persona? Anybody have an idea?
Like it get descriptive.
It gets more descriptive, and it also uses rhetorical devices. Okay, so in the first monologue that you saw, which was really a monologue, you saw comedy, you saw, it was like a mimic of sort of an Oscar or Grammy speech, but you didn't see metaphors. Okay, and once in a while in a really well-written movie or a really well-written play, you'll see metaphors and monologues, you'll see imagery. But most of the time you won't, especially in a comedy. Okay, so if you want to take the imagery a little further, you think about, okay, I'm an old, comfortable armchair, but what does that really mean? How would I use that in a poem? Well, you start making lists. What is it about an old, comfortable armchair that you can describe? Worn and faded, but sturdy, which is why we keep it around. Evidence of many stories and memories. Who sat in it? What did they do while they were sitting in it? Welcoming and supportive, and a place of comfort